Hi and welcome to Whiskey Shared. You're watching my review of Bunnahabhain Toiteach A Dhà. I'm Toby and you're watching Whiskey Shared. Welcome to my review of Bunnahabhain Toiteach A Dhà. This is the third of 3 Bunnahabhain reviews that I'm doing, and if you haven't seen the first 2, I'll put a link in the description so you can check them out. Bunnahabhain have done it again and released a whiskey which is unpronounceable, but hopefully I've got it right as they put the pronunciation on the back of the bottle. Toiteach A Dhà means smoky 2 in Scots Gaelic, and it's a whiskey which is both peated and sherried. It's aged in Oloroso sherry butts and retails for £45. You can find it on offer as low as 33, and well, it's a great combo, peat and sherry. Shall we find out what it tastes like? On to the whiskey. Right, so before I start nosing and tasting, I will point out that this is unchill filtered and uncoloured, and it's 46.3% ABV. Let's have a look at the colour. I'd say that's like a burnished, and let's start with the nose. Right, so the first thing I get is like an apple cider, like a dry apple cider. And then I get like a rich toffee and a caramel. There's some sea salt in there as well. So yeah, it's a bit more like a salted caramel. And there's not really much smoke on the nose, I'd say. Yeah, there's like a wisp of smoke. There's not much more than that. Let's try it on the palate. Right, so it's quite oily. It coats the mouth well. The first flavour is like a smouldering bonfire. It really does fill the palate, really does fill it well. And the more time goes on after that sip, the more that builds. It really does amplify over time. Wow, yeah, that's really nice. Let's have another sip. Yeah, so straight after that bonfire, it's like somebody's thrown on some charred wood onto that bonfire. Then there's that toffee that I picked up on the nose, along with salt, almost like a sea air or sea breeze. That sort of flavour is coming in. You know, when you breathe in that salty sea air. And then there's some of that sherry influence. It's like dry sherry, that sort of dry, slightly bitter sweetness that you get from Oloroso sherry. But there is also like a powdered sugar note there as well, like icing sugar. Let's have another sip. Yeah, so really is good combo flavours. And along with that, I'm getting like a nuttiness, and there is like a peppery prickle, but it's quite light. It's not too dominant, almost like a white pepper. In terms of finish, you've got heat that lingers, you've got that smoke, you've got that pepper, you've got some dry wood, and you've got the sort of sweet vanilla from that powdered sugar that lingers. It's got quite a long finish as well. So between sips, you can leave it a very long time. A very long time. It really does sit on the palate well for a long time. In terms of flavour profile, this is one that I really do like. I think that sherry adds a really nice sweetness along with the smoke. In terms of value, I think at retail it's probably a little bit high, but when it's on offer, I think this is a great value dram. it's definitely one that I'm enjoying at the moment, and yeah, I'm hoping it will be as good or possibly even better as the bottle goes down. Really, I'm looking to see you know, if this improves further over time, because it really is nice now, and if it gets even better, yeah, it's going to be a stunner. If this sounds up your street, then I'll put a link in the description to it, and if it doesn't for any reason, then I'll see you for my next review. Sauncha.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.